Yeah, and Premier League is truly back. It's now week number 3 we are going to talk about.
And first, we're going to review our last week's predictions before getting into our predictions. So, it was a very high scoring for our points. We both got at least 115 points.
Yes.
And I beat you by 10 points to close the overall gap. Now, I have 95 points and you have 105.
5 points.
So, it's going to be close.
Yes, I think so.
Nice
You are
competition.
getting there.
Yes?
Yeah, let's talk about week number 3.
Yes. So, should we start?
Yes,
The first game is
Chelsea versus Luton Town.
Chelsea versus Luton Town. Now, Chelsea are in desperate search of a win. I think this is a game where they should win because a draw against Liverpool is respectable enough, but the loss to West Ham, they played well, but they were just not able to win this game.
Yeah, they were playing really good. They had a lot of ball and they attacked also. Sterling was really impressive. But then West Ham nicked 3 goals out of nowhere. Even Enzo missed penalty. So I think this will be the game where Chelsea will come back on the track and they will win it very easily. For me, I think it will be Chelsea win and their forward Jackson
Jackson
will
Knight,
score.
yeah, I think he's missed a lot of big chances, but just give him time to settle in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 2-0 to Chelsea and Raheem Sterling will score.
Okay. Then it's Bournemouth versus Tottenham.
So Bournemouth took a surprise lead at Anfield in the first 5 minutes, held it on for 25 minutes, and then Liverpool won.
But they were really impressive in first
But they
15
were
20 minutes.
impressive, yeah, in the first half. So they will now need to back it up with another big performance against Tottenham.
But I doubt that because
I know.
Tottenham themselves were really good against Man United.
Yeah,
They are now, I think, buying into the philosophy of new coach, and he is like attack-minding coach, and beating Man United 2-0 is a good thing for them.
Yeah, so what do you think about this game?
I think Tottenham will beat Bournemouth, and it will be the score is, I will say, 3 goals to Tottenham against 1 Bournemouth, because Bournemouth is also playing attacking football nowadays, and they will score once and Son to score.
Alright, so the new captain. I'm going to say Kulusevski will score 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay, next is Brentford versus Crystal Palace.
First, before we start the prediction, do you want to know a fun fact?
Yeah, what is
First
that?
up, Brentford, Brian Mbeumo and Joan Wissa have combined for a total of 5 goals. 3 from Mbeumo, who is currently the joint top scorer of the Premier League, and Wissa is also there with 2 goals. So they have easily coped with the problem of Ivan Toney.
Yes, they are playing good attacking football, and they beat whom? Fulham last
Yes,
week.
3-0
It was
Fulham.
an easy victory. But what about Brentford versus Crystal Palace? What do you think?
Crystal Palace, it was a bit unlucky that they lost to Arsenal, and hopefully they will try to win this game. But
Okay.
I still see this as not really the kind of game that they can win. I think Burmo's hot streak of goals will continue, and it will be 3-1 to Brentford.
For me, it's a battle of equals, and we can say that I predict it's a draw, but there will be goals 2-2
2
and
all.
Eze to score.
Is Eberechi. He's going to have a fun year.
yeah, I think he will score. Next is Arsenal
Fulham. It's
against
a London derby.
Fulham.
London Derby and Arsenal, so far they haven't got a comfortable victory. Both teams, Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace, they've had their troubles.
Yes, but at least it's a sign
6
of a
points.
good team that they won both of them. Even they were not playing really at the fluent football which they played last year.
They will need to back it up at some point. They will start, but it's an okay start to get 6 points on 6.
I think it might be more because they have new players, they are gelling together, and it's because of that. But this game is a clear, straightforward victory for Arsenal. What do you think?
I think 1-0 Arsenal, and Eddie Nketiah, who is currently filling the shoes of injured Gabriel Jesus, is going to score.
For me, it's an easy victory, 3-0, and Saka to open his account. Or did he score before? No.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I think he will be opening his account. Saka to score 3-0, easy victory for Arsenal, 9 points from 3 games.
Alright, next game Manchester United, Nottingham Forest. This is not the start Manchester United fans dreamed of.
Yes.
An lucky victory over Wolves, which they didn't deserve to win, and then a poor loss to Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester United need to bounce back.
Yes, they have to clearly find out a forward who can score for them. It's really difficult for them to score, it seems like.
That was the reason why they bought Rasmus Højlund till he lost. He got injured.
No, but he is injured now.
Yeah,
So
that's
Rashford has to be more involved. No?
Yes, Rashford hasn't scored yet.
Yeah.
So I think this is where Rashford will end his no-goal streak.
Yes.
He will score for a 3-0 victory for Manchester United.
Okay, for me it will be 2-1 because Man United is not that confident, and Nottingham will score once because they have some quick forwards,
They were
Elanga,
only-
Johnson and all those things, all those players, and it will be 2-1 Man United to win and Bruno Fernandes to score.
Bruno Fernandes. Alright, next game.
Everton against Wolves.
It's 19th against 20th. at
Oh
the
no,
moment.
really?
Both teams have got no points. That's
Okay.
the problem at the moment. Both teams don't have an in and out striker. So this is the chance if any of these teams want to survive. I think these are the kind of games they need to win if they want to survive, facing their similar kind of opponents. And yeah, this is the kind of game they need to win.
I think the team who will win will have more confidence going forward, and it is a kind of must-win game for these teams because then they gain confidence and move forward. Otherwise, both the teams are like really in a bad shape.
Yeah, both teams did not get good victories. Everton got battered 4-0 by Aston Villa.
No, they did not even get victory. What do you mean by good victories?
I said well.
Yeah. So they are losing. They lost both of the games.
I know. So
Each team. So what do you suggest for this game?
I think it's going to be sneaked by Wolves.
Okay.
Nunes, he's had interest from Manchester City. I don't think he'll get in his head. I still think he will score. It's going to be no goals, only once, and it will be from Nunes. 1-0 Wolves.
Okay, I think exactly opposite because Everton is the home team. Their crowd is always alive, and they will score one goal and somehow will survive. So 1-0 to Everton, and I think Doucouré, the foreign midfielder, he had so many chances in the first game also, but he could not score. Now maybe he will score, and it will be 1-0 for Everton.
Alright.
What about the next game?
What's the next game? It's Brighton versus West Ham. Two teams which have started all right. West Ham, they got a draw with Bournemouth, but then they surprisingly beat Chelsea.
Yes, and it was a good performance. Actually, they really worked really hard. No?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's win. Whereas Brighton, they're top of the league at the moment.
Yes.
6 on 6, 6 goal difference. Kieran Matoma have 2 assists, Estupinian 2 assists, Solimas 3 goals. They are everywhere. They goals, assists, defending. They are such a good team overall.
And they have scored 8 goals in 2 games.
8 goals.
That's amazing. And
Although you can't judge them off these easy games against Luton Town and Wolves, but hopefully they can get European spots again.
yeah, but this will be a real test for them, the West Ham defense, because and Brighton is, in my view, they are too open in the back in search of their attacking play. So the good teams can score against them very easily. So I will say it will be an open game because Brighton will attack more, and it will be a 3-2 victory for Brighton, and Mitoma, the young Japanese, will score. That's what is your prediction in that?
I'm going to say 4 goals distributed evenly, 2 all, and my goal scorer is going to be the new Brazilian striker João Pedro from Watford.
Okay. Now is Sheffield United versus Man City. Do we really need to talk about it?
I don't really think so. Except Man City, there was one player I really noticed from the game against Newcastle, Phil Foden.
Yes, he was really
played
good.
like a champion. He was really nice. He fit perfectly into the system. He would probably score. I'm going to say this. Simple, no problem. Sheffield United, their team isn't strong enough yet to do anything near City. It's going to be comfortable. 3-0 City, Phil Foden will score.
Yeah, and then you see they played midweek in the Super Cup, and they could go to Newcastle. Did they go, or it was a home game? It was a home game, I think.
Yeah.
But still, they beat Newcastle 1-0. Newcastle is the team to beat this year. That's what after the first week we thought about, and it was a victory. And they could have scored more also,
Yeah.
So it was 1-0 easy victory. Now Sheffield United, they can't do anything. And I think Haaland will score and it will be easy 4-0 victory for Man City.
Alright. Let me move on to the
Do,
next.
do you think really Man City can go invincible this year?
It's possible?
Yeah, by the team they have, and then on the top of it, Jeremy Doku. He's about to sign for Man City, and then Man City is actively looking for
A
another midfielder.
Nunes or
So
Paqueta.
what kind of team they will have? Really good
Some
team.
strong team.
There's a chance that they go invincible. You never know.
You
No?
never know.
Yeah.
Others, like
Next is Burnley versus Aston Villa.
So Burnley, they got a week's rest. Their game was postponed against Luton Town.
Mhm.
However, there were no match for Aston Villa. Aston Villa at the start of the season, they did lose by 4 goals to Newcastle, but they came back by beating Everton by 4 goals. So
4 or 5?
Four,
How many
four
did they
nil.
score? 4? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So they have got back into this, and I think it was just unlucky that they got Newcastle on the first game. Now they're going to press and they're going to win this game 2-0, and Ollie Watkins, the striker, will score.
Okay, yeah, that's what I also think, but I will say somehow Burnley will score, because in the first game we saw against Man City, they were trying to press very high,
Yes.
and they can induce a mistake from Martinez or any of the defenders. I think they are prone to make mistakes,
Yeah,
and
the
then
Burnley
they will
versus
score
Man
once, but still Aston Villa will have enough to win this game 3-1, and this very impressive new player Musa Diaby. He's really impressive, and he will score. And then the last game of the week.
It's the match of the week. Newcastle FC versus Liverpool FC. A big game. Newcastle, let's talk about Newcastle first. They have not had easy games. They got City before that, Villa.
Yeah.
Of course, they had a nice victory over Villa, but now they lost to City. They'll be hoping to bounce back against Liverpool.
And it's their home game, so
That-
they will look
The
forward
St.
to it.
James crowd is brilliant.
Yeah.
And whereas they're playing another brilliant crowd, sadly not at Anfield, Liverpool, who just came over by beating Bournemouth.
Mhm.
One player to watch will be Luis Diaz, 2 goals in 2 games. A nice start for
Okay,
him.
yeah. And then the good news is about the red card, which
It's
is being
been
overturned.
Alexis McAllister red card. That gives us hope again in this.
So what do you think? Midfielder will be Endo?
Endo. Yeah, I think all the signings will start. Waturo Endo, Dominique Soboslai, and Alexis McAllister.
Yeah, I think.
They will gel in that midfield. They will create non-stop, and Liverpool, we will win 2-1 to Liverpool, and Diogo Jota will score.
Okay, but I think the presence of 3 midfielders will give some leeway to Gakpo. He will now play in the forward pocket
Centre
as
forward.
Firmino used to do, and he is now a true presser from the top. And then I think he has that football brain in him, and he will be really good and impressive in this game. And I also think we will win. Liverpool will win, but it will be more close than we expect. It will be 2-0 victory, and Salah to score.
No, Salah,
So it will be a Liverpool victory and Salah to score.
alright.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's all for today. Please.
Really, I think really this week we have to see that how many Haaland will score against
Yeah.
Sheffield United.
Yeah,
It
really
seems like
interesting.
another hat-trick coming over. No?
Please comment. Please say in the comments how many do you think Erling Haaland will score against Sheffield United.
Yeah.
So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank